Hey guys, it's Shelby with Farmhouse Living and welcome back to our channel. Mom is here as well. She's gonna chase the baby because we are going to film this video today because tomorrow is
demo day.
So today we're sharing our next project, which is my new home that we just actually closed on like an hour ago. So we are going to do a pre-renovation home tour to kind of show you guys our plans. I haven't seen that a lot. Like, people always share that before with the afters. I want to give you guys like a behind the scenes of actually what we're choosing. You're gonna get a little baby in the background. Yep. So yeah, I wanted to show kind of how we're choosing and actually get your feedback too on what we're choosing. So let's start with the living room. It's got the dated paneling, which I think you can make cool. We actually did that in we flipped a house and we did the paneling and it looked great. This paneling is not in as good of condition as the flip house, but also I'm taking out two pony walls that are up against the paneling. You can't like fill in the paneling. So you gotta take it all up and we're going to replace it with board and batten, which
super cool.
Super cool and timeless.
Yes.
We're also going to paint the beams, which I feel like it's controversial, but
you went back and forth.
I went back and forth, but
ultimately everything that you were attracted to
had white beams. Which is crazy because my favorite thing in my current house is our beams in the ceiling. But these beams are not as they don't have as much character, so it's not doing as much for me. So like I said, we're gonna take out the pony walls. We're gonna take out this built-in. I'm a built-in girl, for sure. But this built-in doesn't even have a dedicated place to a TV. It feels dated, unintentional, and it's taking up an entire wall. Right. So we've gotta get rid of that. And I'm gonna find something really fun and European and like funky to go there with the TV. And then I wanna talk about the fireplace. I know you wanna talk about the kitchen. Hold on, we'll talk about it.
I get too excited.
She just gets so excited.
I get excited.
Okay, so the fireplace. I'm also gonna add a fireplace. It'll be ventless, some sort of like either, we're quoting adding gas, but it could be just like those cartridges or electric, something, and we're gonna have it all the way to the ceiling and it's gonna have like a concrete texture to it.
So I'll tell you about this wall, which you can see this wall it backs up to the kitchen, and so typically you would want to blow that out. We like to take down walls, but this house just didn't call for that. We came in and we said, no, the kitchen as a dedicated space really is great. Yeah, it flows. It's not completely open, but it's open enough. Say hello, Quinn.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hello. Okay, so
she loves her new house.
She loves her new house. But like we said, we're dedicated. We have to film this today because tomorrow is demo day. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen, which, like we said, the wall to the living room is right there. Then we have the dining room, which we're gonna take out the pony wall, open up the space, make it flow better. But I'll tell you what started the kitchen design was something I'm thankful for, but kind of like tested my creativity a little bit. So this kitchen does not have an island, which I feel like any kitchen renovation adds an island. But they have marble countertops and really good cabinet boxes. So to save money, we are not going to add an island or blow this out. We are going to replace the doors and kind of just modify the flow of this. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take all the uppers out on the right side over the kitchen and put open shelving, which some people don't feel like it's practical. I use mine really practically and Mom uses hers really practically. So we are a huge fan of open shelving and it happens to be trending in the design world. So that's great. And then the next thing is my vent hood and then a new range. So what I'm gonna do is kind of that European farmhouse look with some wood trim right here, and then in the stove alcove I'm going to put some sort of tile just there and then vertical shiplap as backsplash everywhere else. That's gonna save me money, but I also pinned about 100 photos with it, so I think
You like it?
These are both from Bedrosians, and I think we like them because they kind of look vintagey, but they're not. But then also they're really bold and fun, so they can go modern. So what we're deciding right now is if we want to go with the more black or the muted gray. And so, if you have any feedback on that.
I like the muted gray because of the marble.
Yeah, the marble, it definitely does go, but some of the marble has some really dark veining. Right. So I feel like you can get kind of funky. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the peninsula to add bar stools to give that feel. And then let's talk about
the pièce de résistance. That's what I like to say.
She loves that word.
I like that word. It's the big deal.
It's the big deal.
Right.
So we're already updating everything with the new doors, and we're also taking on the other side, the cabinets are going to the ceiling, but I'm adding a coffee bar. Wine bar, which are my two favorite things to consume. And we're adding it right here, and I don't know how much this costs, so I haven't fully committed to this, but I am pretty committed to doing a pot filler.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what happens when you haven't moved into the house and you let the baby roam and open cabinets.
She found a toilet brush.
Toilet brush.
Oh, shoo-wee.
Shoo-wee, that toilet brush.
Maybe you play with a sink filler.
Yes.
So anyways, that's my kitchen plans. I would love to have y'all's feedback. One thing I'm trying to decide is if I should do gold or oil red bronze as our finish. So for hardware and for lights, you can see the mock-up and kind of the difference. I would love your feedback. So another room that's off this space is the laundry room, which Mom, go grab the tile. Mom picked us up some tile that we think we're gonna do in there. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a bold pattern or like a simple hex.
We love this. We used it in a client's house and we were really wowed in her laundry room. So
yeah, we're probably gonna do it.
Probably. It's
pretty awesome. And this is for the floors. Then I'll just do open shelving on the wall, which is also something I have in my current home, and I don't need a lot of storage or anything like that. So let's move on.
Yeah, the baby's eating the things. It's better than the toilet brush though. For real.
Yeah. There's also a playroom off. You can enter through the kitchen or the living room, which I think will be really practical for when we have guests, friends over, and their kids have energy, stored up energy. Mine has stored up energy, and we're entertaining in these main areas, the kitchen and the living room, and we're gonna put glass doors so we can see the rambunctious activity, but it's also super practical.
And when we built our house when you were teenagers, I actually put a glass door in the media room so I could check out, what was going on up there. Did you know that?
Yes, you told me that. You would just peek.
I would,
yeah. Make sure we weren't getting in trouble. Anyways, she's little. We're not in that place yet.
Well, I'm just saying it was a good idea for all ages.
All ages. Parents need glass doors to evaluate their children. So let's go to the bathroom. This bathroom, I think it's going to be super awesome. And this is like the guest, this is Quinn's bathroom essentially. And I think it's going to be really great for Quinn and then as we have more kids. But right now it's strange because it was definitely made from a handicap standpoint. So the door opening to the toilet is super wide. The shower is kind of like the roll-in kind of shower. It just, the whole thing feels, it's really long. Anyways, so what we're gonna do first is swap out the floors. And so we have two choices. We found a really fun, it's porcelain, but it's supposed to look marble hex. And then we just have just a standard brick pattern. You want to tell us what you like? Which one? I think we both know, but I'd love to know what you like. So then also we'll change the fixtures to gold, change out the countertops to just probably white quartz. We're gonna get some samples or see what they have available for that. And then there's a really awkward, like, this is actually Mom's idea. What is that?
Well, it actually looks like a changing station in a gas
station.
Gas
it looks
station.
like a changing station in a gas station.
We'll put a picture of that up.
Yeah, of course. So I don't know what it was for. Like, the countertops are weird. Everything about it's weird. But instead of, like, going and just saying that ruins the bathroom, we decided to lean into that little nook and actually make a linen cabinet.
Yeah.
Like a glass doors, and really stage that. I'll show you a few inspiration photos. I haven't fully committed to, like, the color or the, you know, that I'm going to have to this week because he's starting to build.
But it's going to look very intentional, like that was meant to be.
Yeah.
Not like what it is now.
Yeah. So when you have weird, awkward areas, look for something really fun that adds character and can make your space more unique and maybe even more, because I think that's going to be really practical.
Oh, really practical.
So you always need storage with kids. And then for the shower, we'll just, you know, it's one of those like open showers, or it's not even there's no tub. We're going to put in just a standard alcove tub and then subway towel. So pretty simple, something since this bathroom is not so small, I don't want to make design decisions that I would want to change out, but I also want to do something fun.
Like navy, maybe some wallpaper, something really cool in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neat lights.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go. We'll breeze by the bedrooms on the way here, this 4-bedroom home, and then we'll go to the master and the master bath, which will be fun too. Okay, so now we are in the master bathroom, and actually this master is a Jack and Jill. Well, I guess, is it technically a Jack and Jill?
No, it's not a Jack and Jill, but it has 2 entries.
One from the hallway.
One from the master.
Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is actually close this doorway that the camera is standing in. And so that will allow us to open up the shower area a lot more. I mean, not a lot more, but enough to make it feel really mastery and not feel like it was just a second guest bath.
Quinn's going to shut the door.
Yeah, this is the door, if you wondered.
Good job, Quinn.
Good job.
Good job.
She's really into shutting doors these days.
Now you had 2 inspiration photos that you melded to form one design.
Yeah, so I was really inspired by the fact that this house had marble, like existing marble. And so I wanted to go kind of marbly and gold, but also like kind of that, I wanted it to feel modern. And so my 2 inspiration photos, one was amber interiors, which, I mean, if you're not inspired by amber interiors, then
you're not inspired.
You're not inspired.
You're not inspirable.
Yeah. And then the second inspiration photo, I actually don't know who it was from, but
really
I will link. It's just stunning. And so, anyways, she had like that kind of rough cut square 5x5 tile. We're seeing it a lot. A lot of people are using it from Bedrosians. This is actually from Floor & Decor, so it's a little bit cheaper. We're going to go floor to ceiling with it on all 3 sides. It's just going to be a shower, no tub in here. And then we're also going to go on the ceiling and do the glass all the way to the ceiling.
But you did have a hard time deciding between the 2 inspiration photos what you would do on the floor because of the marble countertops.
I still don't know.
So we brought home like 27 pieces of tile or something crazy.
So I'm committed to this like rough cut, but we do have multiple floor options if you'd like to give us some support.
I happen to like this one the best. It looks kind of like a slate marble something.
Yeah, I like it because it feels a little earthy to me, so it might add a little bit of edge to what would typically be classic, like the marble and the, you know, I like that. I also, these two are also pretty earthy looking, I guess you could say, but this one feels almost too
cool.
Well, too in between. Like I almost want it to be really warm or like that dark and cool.
Yeah.
So this one is almost not making enough.
But I feel like this makes the most sense.
It makes the most sense. And so we will see. But we also, originally, we brought home like a white porcelain faux marble, similar to what we had in the baby's bathroom. But it just didn't feel, like it almost felt like a compromise. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go really quick in this house because we have a 30-day lease back. So we can,
like a whirlwind.
So I'm trying to go quick but not compromise. So not choose things because they're super cheap or...
But they need to be accessible because we have to be able to go purchase them and bring them home now.
My goal is to make choices that are timeless, but also feel like they make an impact. Like I feel proud of how it's designed. So timeless, a little bit of bold, and then accessible.
Right.
Cost effective, but I'll make investments in the right things. Because sometimes like you'll save in some areas and then not in the others. And bathrooms are one of those places. So like in this bathroom, instead of replacing the vanity, I'm just replacing the doors with shaker style doors and painting the vanity. In some ways, there's really no way getting around the expense of a bathroom, but there are ways to save and also make your investment last. Right. So we'll see if we can. So now we're in the master. Two things that I have to conquer from a design standpoint in this master is it is a good sized room, but it doesn't feel super mastery. One reason, there's something about the window being like over the bed. I want to try to lean into that, kind of like that little like nook we were talking about in the baby's bathroom. I feel like it could be a feature or it could be the thing that kind of drags you down.
I think like a really cool woven shade and some...
And I was thinking about having it actually trimmed out in a unique way. Also, there is a door to the patio, which is really funny because, like I said, I felt like I hit the lottery with this house. Not that... like there's just little quirky things that my husband and I really like. We've always wanted to be able to access the patio from our master.
Really? I didn't know
Andrew
that.
used to ask for that when he was like in like elementary school. I wish I could go outside for my... So I feel like the Lord like gifted us something very... Not that that's
sweet.
Yeah, anyway. So I think we're going to put a glass door here so we can see outside but with shade. So treat it kind of like a window. And then we have a weird...
alcove.
With... So the closet is there, and I want to make it like a cute reading nook. And then the final thing that we have that's a little strange is we have a second closet.
Looks like a coat closet.
It 100% looks like a coat closet. And that could be practical storage, but I feel like it looks
strange,
silly. And so I'm going to open it up in hopes of turning it into something maybe like kind of like a little vanity area, like little desk. I don't 100%, like it's in my mind. I can't express it.
So I can express it. You can put shelves, maybe some wallpaper or some other treatment on the wall behind it so that it like, you come in a little neat little chair, like something really unique.
Some of these things that might make the room feel strange or weird are going to be the things that make people feel like, wow, that adds a lot of character. So last thing, we are replacing all of the floors. The renters of this home had some critters. Kitties. And so I think that they had some accidents, and so we are going to just go ahead and knock that out. We're not anti.
We love
animals. But
of all sorts.
There is an odor that needs to be taken care of. And so I think we're going to choose, I found a really great source for hardwood. So we're going to go through all the main areas. So that is one of my biggest investments, that and then all the cabinet doors in the entire house basically.
And the lighting. All lighting. No biggie. It's just a little.
Anyways, so it's going to be a process. It's not going to be quick, but we are excited to share kind of the...
And the major portion of all of this we did on the phone about 10 o'clock at night. We were like texting back and forth. This one.
Screenshots. Like I have so many screenshots. That's not typically how
we design
my process, but I felt like since we have to go so fast,
and you were excited.
And I think that's a tip too. Lean into the excitement. Like if you're feeling that, don't let it loose and then move in, get comfortable, and then put off projects that you never do. I'm not saying every time you move into a house you need to like drop a bunch of money on renovating, but there are things like if you are excited and you want to paint, like jump in and paint. Like
make it your own.
Make it your own right when you're feeling the warm and fuzzy. So
yeah,
I'm feeling it right now. I know that this is a marathon and there's gonna be a point where you're gonna have to be like, have you seen those videos where like somebody stops and they like carry them over the finish line? I will have to be carried over the finish line because honestly, I never really finished my last house.
No, but we're finishing this.
We're finishing it. Your house isn't really finished either.
Oh, I've got stuff too.
Your projects are never done. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed our plans. Make sure that you vote. I didn't really do a good job of notating that, but I am gonna do try to do the little cards where you can vote on different options that we've presented. I'd love your feedback, and we will continue to share the journey of, what do we call this?
What's the name of the street?
Maybe we shouldn't do that anymore.
What's the name of your name?
I'm Shelby. This is Shelby's house. We're the Colemans. It's my husband and my daughter's house too. So this is the Coleman.
Quinn's new digs.
It's Quinn's house. This is Quinn's house, y'all. Okay, so you can put in the comments what you think we should call it. Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow along, give us feedback, help us design.
Share with all your friends. They're gonna want to see this.
Super interesting. Bye guys.